Good evening, folks, and welcome to Sunday Night Mother's Day at the Follies, in case any of you forgot about that. Uh, Tonight we have 4 shows for your viewing pleasure. Um, we have a new duo to our stage called The Accessories. Okay? They will be followed by the legends in their own mind, Timeless, frequent on our stage, followed by the Vintage House Team, the Upside Down Players, and then another troupe that's relatively new to our stage, known as Brick and Mortar. So sit back, pop a cold one, celebrate the Boston Celtics in Game 7, and we'll be back with you for our first show in just one moment.
Hi, I'm one of the accessories.
I, I'm the other part of the accessories. My, my name's David Silverman. If you think that I look familiar, it means you've been watching for the last 30 seconds.
And we're here to accessorize your evening.
I'm I'm almost ready. There are finishing touches that the brim on my cap. I'm told it.
No, it's perfect. You're ready. You're ready to go. You don't need one more thing. Just put it on. Let's go forward. Let's go.
Well, wait a minute. I don't need one more thing. I- You're saying I'm perfect the way I am.
Oh, how else could I say it? Yes, of course you're perfect the way you are. I wouldn't change a thing, not almost nothing. I would change almost nothing about you.
Okay. So I heard the almost part because I've done a lot of therapy and I'm sensitive to this. So it's not the brim. Okay. So okay, the brim is good.
It's like the Amish. You know that the Amish, when they make a quilt, they deliberately put a stitch in that's incorrect because, of course, nothing is perfect except God, and that's you. Just a little incorrect stitch in there. That's all. Just a
I,
almost deliberate. It's almost deliberate.
are you saying I'm godlike?
No, I'm, if I'm saying anything, maybe you're Amish, but not. And I didn't. No, no, I don't even think that was even vaguely implied.
So then,
Just just
so, so I'm not close to perfect. It's not it's not just a little thing anymore.
well, maybe a couple of your stitches are not quite perfect. You just maybe you just I mean you just need to rip those stitches out maybe and then just need some resewing.
You want me to like loosen up, like get some of the things and stretch out and just kind of that's your recommendation for me to be uh, closer to perfection than I am now without being confused with God. So I should just
I mean you're taking the metaphor in a whole different direction. I'm talking like fabric, like your fabric, how you're kind of woven together. That is not
I'm
quite
not doing it right is the basic
it,
cornerstone of what I hear.
it's just we can all use some improvement. I mean, obviously, the brim of your cap is not the problem. That is not, I already stated that right up front.
Martha, look, it's our honeymoon, and you're telling me that I'm not perfect is not how I was hoping to start this chapter in our lives.
Yeah, I, maybe it's a little too much for the first day to expect to change you all at once. But do you mind if I call you by a different name other than the one you've been given? I mean, just I don't really like Barney. I mean, I've never really liked that name. I just you don't mind, do you? I've
God
always
rest my mother's soul. You're gonna not call me Barney after you spoke to her at the wedding the way you did, and now you're gonna take away my birth name and defame my mother's love for me. That's our generational name, and you want to take that away from my mother and my family?
this. I mean, you're a little enmeshed with your mother, don't you think? I mean, this is one way to really to break it apart. I mean, I think this would really set the tone for the rest of our marriage if you just changed your name, your first name.
You said I do to Barney.
Legally on paper, but that's the great thing about we could go and get your name changed, and we could do that. The paper, that's just paperwork. We don't have to go through the whole other thing. We don't have to go through the wedding again, but we can change the paperwork. That's nothing.
I have a different idea. I I think an annulment is in order. I made French toast by myself without burning the house down.
I can't even begin to tell you how proud I am of you.
Skip the beginning. Go to the middle about how proud you are.
I just never thought you'd be capable. Just my hopes and dreams for you will come true.
So, so you're proud of me.
Yes, yeah, astonished is really what I feel. I feel just
You,
I just never thought you had it in you.
you thought that I couldn't transcend my DNA.
Oh, I mean, it's a whole generation of people burning the house down for making French toast. I mean, this is you've broken free. I,
I've I've transcended your DNA.
DNA? Just because I burned the house down?
I
Are you saying you're throwing that in my face?
I
I burned the last one down. I mean,
I broke with family tradition. I'm a heathen.
yeah, I'm still proud of you. I'm so glad someone did it. Mom and dad.
They didn't have it in them. They they fucked up waffles. Like
It's amazing. Oh, all these years of cold cereal. I mean,
I I remember the story about when they burned the Cheerios in the pop up toaster because they were like that's when burning the house down became kind of a family tradition.
I know, but now you've done it too.
I've broken with tradition,
I don't know. I think
and, and I've done it like it's only my fourth birthday.
it. you're incredibly mature, and you have such a deep voice too, which is also a family trait, a deep voice at such a young age. But I don't know. I think I'm really concerned. There's a lot weird with our DNA. Uh,
What's bothering you?
oh, I mean, what if when we grow up and we have kids of our own and oh, Jeremy, what if we have kids as screwed up as we are and they burn things down and they have deep voices and
I- I'll
are
have
we,
a good job and
yeah,
they'll have a good therapist.
you're already saving for that?
Yes,
Wow, you are so much brighter than you look.
but I'm not perfect, am I?
Again, perfection isn't a goal. It's just not. We this is part of the burden that's been placed on us. We don't need to be perfect. We just need to make sure that we get out of the house on time when it's burning. It's survival. That's what it's all about, Jeremy.
You, you have such a depth of knowledge and an appreciation of the overarching life structure. Like I'm,
And
I'm
I'm
so
only
glad. I'm so glad one of us does.
and I'm only 3. Imagine when I'm older.
And we have babies.
I know you didn't mean it. I know. You just said it out of frustration. I get it.
I, I don't know how to be a better lover. That's it.
Surely, just saying you don't know how. That's already you kind of you just stepped on it right there. If you said that, that means you won't even try.
Yep. I I think it's important to know one's God-given limits. And I want to honor God and not try and push against the tide.
That's how you honor God.
I acknowledge my limits.
No, no, no. There's nothing. God says we have limits, those kinds of limits. If anything, He's given us everything we need to extend ourselves to go above what we think we can do.
Whew.
See what I'm saying, right? You need to keep trying. You need to keep trying.
Well, but I hate wasting your time. I mean,
Well, I'm your pastor. This is what I do. I counsel. So if you tell me talk to me as much as you need to, but you know, I just I think Celia is going to be disappointed if you go to her like you went to me and said that you can't be a better lover. This is, I think it's doomed if you do that. That's why I'm saying at least try. Uh, did you hear that?
I did. That was
Was
that was a sign from above.
better believe it.
And 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 as I remember, there was a sign on the door when I came in that said, building unsafe for occupancy. So it could be the roof, it could be God.
Okay. All right. I think you're changing the subject, Jeremy, because you're not dealing with this. You're not dealing with this. You can be a better lover. I know you can. Just tell me more of what you do that perhaps this is why you feel that you can't be. What? I'm your pastor. I've heard so much before. Just feel free. Bounce it off me.
Well, you, you know the part where people kiss?
I've read about it, yeah.
Well, our teeth, they don't they don't move when I kiss. Like my jaw's stuck.
Oh. Hmm. Well, I mean, that's maybe some massage or somebody specializes in TMJ, something. Well, that's just a physical thing. That might actually be something that you can work on. You could have help with that. That's not.
But I'm not there yet, and the honeymoon is soon, and
Yeah.
she wants to make babies soon.
I don't know if you know this, but teeth are not how you make babies. I don't know. You know, I don't. I mean, normally I'm not the one to explain these things. Usually at this point in a young man's life, he's heard other ways that it happens, but I don't think that teeth is the thing. All right. Only because I'm your pastor. I'm going to suggest you do some mouth exercises. Just like one right. Yeah, keep doing. Yes, loosen up, loosen up. Your entire jaw, just loosen up, just loosen up.
Would you marry somebody with a face like this?
It doesn't have to be like this forever. You just have to just exercise prior to. That's all. I mean, it's
Well,
gonna look a little weird up at the altar when you do that, just before they say it.
wait a minute.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right,
Wait a minute.
all right.
If I don't need teeth to make a baby, what am I practicing loosening up my jaw with? Which end is up?
This is. Oh gosh, you never heard of foreplay? If you barely know about kissing,
I've never done it with one person, never mind four.
you've got to. Oh, this is not good. All right, all right. Again, I am willing to go so far with my parishioners. I'm going to show you how it's done. Come, come, come closer.
Which part are we doing? Is this the baby making?
Just think of the Celtics. Think of something you really enjoy.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Go.
You feeling
Go.
loose? All right. Okay. Come in. Come on. Come on in.
Go Celtics!
Yeah, just go Celtics.
Okay.
Who's that? That was,
Well,
that was so bad.
no, it wasn't the Celtics, but then I'm not Jason Tatum.
Nope. Are you feeling looser now?
I'm feeling excited. Talking about the Celtics really kind of gets me engaged. Engaged. Yeah, it's just.
So that's it. So who's that player you just mentioned? I'm sorry, I just don't follow basketball. And
No, it's not Joel Embiid. It's Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum. So listen, this is the only problem you have on your wedding night. Just think of Jason Tatum. That's all.
Dude, he's hot.
There.
I mean, he went off tonight. See?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See how easy it is. You just put yourself in mind of Jason Tatum, and
I'm going to be a father. Thanks, Jason.
I hope you name him Jason, boy or girl. Yeah, I'm listening.
All right. So I'm standing online and I'm getting ready to pick out a takeout order.
Hmm.
And the hostess says to me, "Would you like to take a rose home for your bride?" And
Uh-huh.
I was like, "No." This was today, Mother's Day, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized like it was like I don't want anybody to think that I'm married. Not that I'm out there that I want people to think that I'm free and easy or anything, because I'm neither free nor easy.
Hmm.
But I was like, I am not married.
Hmm.
Do not confuse me with any of that.
Hmm.
Plus,
Um,
bride sounds so heteronormative, doesn't it?
yeah, I guess. I mean, just I'm just here at the takeout window at the Chuck. The, sir, I just I'm sorry you didn't get the other thing because they were trying to force a rose on you, but I'm not really the one. You know, sh- it's, it's your Big Macs and
Aren't you into customer service?
well, customer service, but only for McDonald's. I mean, I don't. I'm not really supposed to be giving out advice to people in the drive-through. It's not, and it's way above my pay grade.
I mean, if I ask you, look, if I ask you, what do you recommend? A double cheeseburger fat up with bacon or a fish witch, do you offer an opinion?
I can't. I can't do that. No. It's no. That's not the our job here is to serve you, is to give you what you want. It's not about us.
So you don't care about corporate profit margins and what's going to, like, increase your store owner's bottom line? Like, that's not what you're about.
Well, I'm only a junior in high school. I'm not even sure what you're talking about. I just I'm just trying to earn a little extra money to go to school so I can learn about those things. But uh, and we're not giving out roses, so you don't have to worry unless unless you want a rose. Maybe you want a rose.
Well, wait a minute. I'm not married, but
Mhm.
um, I, there's something I'd consider making an exception.
I'm a junior in high school, sir. You're
I,
not.
I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush.
But this is fast food. That kind of implies rushing. Uh,
Well, for some things, but for the person who would be, the mother of my children and my life partner and my soulmate. I mean, what a great story that would be about, like, meeting at a drive-up window because some asshole tried to sell me roses earlier for my bride.
I don't think minimum wage is worth it. Um, if I wait for you, can we like go out someplace nice once in a while for dinner?
Yeah, like Be Goods or Panera.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Pull up to the next and
I, I'll see you on the drive out.
what's your name? I didn't get your name.
Accessory.
It's my name too.
Oh, we have so much in common.
So much. Hope in the 6 years it takes me to graduate from high school and get out of college, and when we get married, I hope we still have that in common.
Me too. And ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. We are
Yeah.
the Accessories. We'll be back in a month, and
Oh,
Lord
you
knows
can't
what
wait.
Devil Tree will come up with next. Okay. Thank you
Really
so much,
can't
Cheryl.
wait.
Once again,
Thank you, David.
thank you for not being my
Thanks.
bride.
Thanks. And you're not my bride either.
Yay. Good night, all. hang still for a couple of minutes, okay? We'll have another show coming up in about 5 minutes. So just sit tight.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. And good evening, folks. We're back for the second show in our set tonight. Timeless is going to entertain you as they have so many other times before, and I'll step out of the way and they'll come up and do their magic. Have a good time.
Hi, how are all of you? Welcome to the Double Nickel Virtual Rooftop Lounge Bar. Just come on in. I want to introduce you to everyone. I'm Genevieve. We'll talk about me later. I want to introduce you to the gang here tonight. Frida, she's our bar manager and restaurant manager. She runs this place. Frida, tell them about yourself.
I run a lot. So I'm in charge of the food. I'm in charge of making this place like a family. And I'm in charge of making sure you all have a really good time. So this is the best place in Davenport, Iowa. We have the best food, the best bartender, the best people, and just the best times of all. So if you're spending Mother's Day tonight, come join us. We'd love to have you. You can think of me as your mother if you want to. All right, I'm going to introduce you to Howie.
Oh, thank you, Frida. Hi. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers. Uh, uh. Oh, today is very special. I hear we're going to have a barbecue. We're gonna barbecue a vegan meatloaf, and we're going to invite all the mothers from the area. Is it what I understood? Is that I think so. That's what it is. So, and that's all. So, I'm gonna throw it back to Patty. Patty. Patty.
Are you? Oh my God, I'm running around like crazy. Everybody's bringing their mothers into the bar for Mother's Day. Isn't that cool? But I tell you what, I'm going to run out of umbrellas for their drinks. I got plenty of fruit juice, plenty of gin. Those moms sometimes like a martini for a special day. You know what? It's going to be your special day if you come down. There's always plenty of room for you, as you know, and I want to hear your story. I want to hear the latest story of your life. I am starved for stories. Come on down. Love you. Love to see you. And I'm going to hand it on back to
Hello. Hi,
Genevieve, our hostess with the mostest.
Yes, so here we are. We're on the Route 55 in beautiful Davenport, Iowa, which recently was on CNN because of flooding, but we're cleaned up. That's why we always give you all a high five. And today is Mother's Day. However, I moved here. My name is Genevieve Jones, and I moved here all the way from New York. And I had no one, no family, but you know what? The Double Nickel became my family. And everyone here has been family, moms, uncles, aunts, you name it. It's one big familia. And we want you to be part of our familia. And even if you're not a mom, just come down because here, this is family. What is family? It's a place where you are accepted and loved. This is your chosen family. Think about that.
Maybe we need some more logs for the fire. And
Howie.
Logs? What do you mean logs? Wait, what's going on, you guys?
should I be coming up here because I?
Oh, I think so because you know what? I just realized.
Yeah, no, it's okay, but we need more logs for the fire for
No,
the vegan meatloaf barbecue.
you know,
Mm.
because I thought we were I thought we were steaming it. I thought that we were going to be helpful and do a new style, and I got confused. Howie, it's okay. It's going to be okay.
No, it's just that it's very hard. Vegetables don't burn on their own, so you have to have something to make from the fire other than the vegetables.
Oh, wait, I overheard that. I think Frida's actually roasting some artichokes.
Yeah, maybe we should talk to Frida about it. Howie, can I just ask you something?
I
Did-
guess.
Did you call your family and Shickard today to wish them Happy Mother's Day?
It's still early.
Okay.
I tried. Sometimes when the phones are very busy, they make from busy from Shickard because people are calling out, and there's lots of people all over the world calling in. And so sometimes, even if you want to call to your mom, and with the phone is busy, then you worry because maybe she's worried that there might be from something wrong, but it's not. It's the phones, and with the phones, and they make from busyness.
That blows my mind. So they still are using wired phones then, not cell phones.
No, all even with the wireless, there's still some wire.
Okay, that's too much for me. I'm gonna focus on logs. Maybe we'll talk to Patty and Frida. But listen, Howie, I just want to tell you, you're my family today. And even if you can't get through, I talk and I talk. So I'm kind of similar to Shickard then, right?
Well, we make from special family. We are family.
Yeah,
We're a chosen family.
yeah. And I really like that. And I choose you.
And I choose you.
Yay! Okay, great. Let's go work on this. Thanks, Howie.
Hi, Patty. We need to have some special drinks for the mothers. We're going to give them the first drink free, but I love your idea of the little parasols. I can't hear you. Speak up a little.
I was out too late last night.
Yeah, I had a suspicion that you might have been.
But yeah, the trouble is when moms come in, they order all those pineapple and fruit juice drinks that have umbrellas in them already. And so I'm pretty close to running out of umbrellas. How about maybe we can send Howie or somebody to the dollar store to get little monkeys?
Oh, that would be unique.
Wouldn't that be fun? And little monkeys are like little kids, kind of. That'd be different.
Maybe they don't want to be reminded of kids on Mother's Day, but how about frogs? No, speak up.
I said I don't know. I don't know if they have frogs at the dollar store, but we could make a priority list. Like, let's have frogs, and if they don't have frogs, let's have ballerinas. And if they don't have ballerinas, they can have.
Guys, here's a bag of figurines from the dollar store. It's got everything.
Oh, cool.
Oh, look, it's got so many plastic.
I want to tell you, you guys have been like my mothers, my cool aunts, and I love you all. And I think that people should be able to choose what they want. Maybe they, if they don't want a parasol, like you choose your family, you choose who you love, right?
You choose your ornament.
And you choose your drink.
And
so, yeah, okay, let's do that.
Loving good choices. But Frida, Howie has to talk to you a minute. So Patty, I'm gonna help you with this. Okay.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Yeah, let's just get that done.
Howie?
Yeah?
Where are you?
Well,
go back in the dining room.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we doing for the vegan meatloaf? I guess that's the question.
Well, we took from the vegan meatloaf from yesterday. There was one bite out of it.
One bite?
Who
took a bite?
Somebody took a bite.
Can't be Jimmy D because he's not here.
Not today, but...
And I know it wasn't you.
few days ago, maybe.
Oh, maybe before he left with Zook. Yeah, I heard they were going to see a Taylor Swift concert, but I think Genevieve knows more about it. Maybe she can
Oh,
tell us if she's heard from them.
Oh my
okay.
gosh, they just texted me.
Yeah.
Zook knew Taylor Swift's Taylor, who swiftly got him tickets to the Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Oh,
So yeah,
great.
I'll go text him back. I hope they're having fun.
Okay, just tell them to have fun.
Yeah.
So, Howie, are you going to call your mom?
Yeah. Well, I tried, but the lines are busy. So I'm going to wait and call between the calls. So
Oh,
when
good
I
idea. Good idea.
between the calls.
So you can tell when the calls are and you know how to call between them.
Yeah, you just you can sense it. Like I start vibrating, I vibrate when the calls stop, and then I stop vibrating, and that means that there's other people calling. You know,
Howie,
I'm so used.
you are a man of so many talents that mystify me.
Oh, everybody can do that. You just listen to yourself.
I don't think I can do that, but I think
Oh,
you're a
Rita.
genius.
Well, of
People
course
don't
you
give you
can,
credit
Rita.
for being so smart.
Oh, well, thank you.
Hey, you
Thank
guys, I have to post a video to our social right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it vibrating or whatever.
All
Okay,
right, you get it vibrating.
okay, ready? Hi, this is Genevieve Jones, editor of the Davenport Sofa Digital Edition. Happy Chosen Family Day today here at the Double Nickel. We welcome all of you from all over the world who are tuning into this feed. We have such an assortment of really great smoked on logs vegan meatloaf tonight. You heard it. We're actually cooking it on real cedar planked wood logs, very fancy. So we have special drink figurines. It's going to be a really fun time. So come on out. I'll see you later. Bye.
oh my God. I can't keep up with it. I'm stressing out.
Howie, bring that stuff to Patty.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
Yeah, we need more ice. The ice machine is broken. You know, one of these days, I hope you'll be able to get that one leg fixed so it doesn't tilt over to the side.
Oh, that way the ice it keeps falling onto the floor.
Right. Yeah, I
But you
know. But
know what I'm thinking of making? What's those kind of machines where automatically when the one thing falls, it goes on to another one, and then the other one pushes? Because I want to have the ice machine is going to fall. The ice is going to go into a wagon. The wagon is going across the room and
right.
then hits a wire, and the wire goes up and it comes down right next to you with all of the supplies in a box.
I love those videos on YouTube. I've seen them on TikTok. Have you seen the one with the rocket? It'd be
It's a
fun to
guy.
have the ice come over with the rocket.
Yeah, what's the guy's? It's a guy. It's a person. It's a person.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. There's so many people doing them now. I'm going to send you the one with the rocket. It's so funny. It starts in the kitchen and it goes all the way. Listen, I got to stay busy here, but tell me if you talked
Okay,
to
I
your
didn't
mom.
mean to interrupt
Honey,
you.
honey,
Uh.
Howie, have you talked to your mom today?
Oh, everyone has the same question. Yes, I'm going to be, but I haven't buzzed yet.
I love it that you have buzzing phones.
Yeah.
Sugar seems like such an interesting place. I wonder if you miss it. I know you had hardships there, but
Well, you know, is difficult just like anywhere else. It's Schickard is like many places, only it's a different place. Yeah, it is.
what's it like? Is it like Budapest? I've seen pictures of Budapest. I want to go.
Well, it's European, so in some ways, yes, it is. Uh-huh. But it's more like Schickard.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I tell you, when I was touring with Petty, we were just going around and around the United States everywhere. He hadn't started touring overseas, so
I wonder. Oh, they. Oh, well, there are some musicians who have played in Schickard, including the Mothers,
really, the mothers?
the
You
Mothers
mean
of Invention.
no kidding?
Yeah,
What did they invent?
they did. Oh, would you invent. I see what you did with that. Yeah.
I was kidding.
It was a joke. I
Frida,
know a
bring
joke when I hear one.
this
Hey,
package
Patty,
to Howie.
Patty, we're
What?
getting
What?
really backed up on drinks, and some of the mothers have complained that they're not getting their free drinks on time.
You know what? They're mothers. They're going to complain. But I will bring
I
in,
know.
I've got Barbara on the way. I gave her a call. She's coming down to help.
Okay, good.
So maybe I give them some free, oh, I know. Mothers love celery stuffed with cream cheese and olives.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's some
celery
chips
with
too.
cream cheese.
Right? Cream cheese?
It's my
Cool.
favorite. I
You'll
like that.
think of something for sure.
Maybe we
Okay.
can barbecue them.
Oh, barbecue them with the meatloaf. That's a good idea.
We're roasting artichokes, so aren't we, for that dip?
Yes,
You made
we're
some dip?
roasting artichokes
That's
Mm.
excellent.
and we're
Okay, I'm
barbecuing
gonna,
the vegan meatloaf.
awesome. I'm gonna get busy. I love having mothers here. I heard that the mothers of the 34th are here too. They're real special.
Oh yes.
So I think we're almost ready. I think that the fire is raging and most of the stuff. But if people keep adding more things like the celery and cream cheese, I'll go now to put it on.
Okay.
And I don't know how long it
Howie,
takes.
you don't put that on the fire though.
Oh, why not?
The celery and cream cheese doesn't go on the fire. That goes before the main meal.
Rita, I have something to tell you. Neither does vegan meatloaf, but we're going to make it work. We're
We
gonna.
have customers that want barbecue and we have customers that want vegan. So we're trying to please everybody at the same time.
I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go right now to be able to do.
Howie.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hey,
Happy
don't
Mother's
forget to
Day.
call your mom.
Everybody wants the celery cold, okay?
Patty, I need to speak to Howie really quick. Howie, the landline, your mom, she's on the phone from Schickard.
How did she's on the phone?
You
Why?
nailed
I'm
it.
gonna go
Oh
talk
my-
to her.
She saw my thing from Facebook and she said, "That's my son Howie. She's on. Go take the call. I'll deal with Frida. Frida, come
Okay.
back out." Oh my gosh, isn't that amazing?
Oh, thank God he got in touch with her. I was so worried that he wasn't going to call her.
I was so worried too. Listen, Frida, I
Mhm.
just this card. Happy
That's so sweet. It says, "You've been like a mother to me." Oh, Genevieve, that really makes me so proud. I don't have any kids of my own, so you're like a daughter to me.
I know, and I didn't really have my mom around, so you're like the first mom I've had.
Oh, well, I didn't have my mom around either, so we both went through that.
No, after this big rush, let's just go and watch like a fun rom-com or something at my place.
A mom rom-com.
Yes. Yeah, on Hallmark.
That sounds like fun.
Or, like I said, you don't have to have the traditional mom. You can make it happen.
You guys, guess what? My daughter Caroline sent me a dozen donuts for Mother's Day.
Oh, that's
Right
so
here at the-
sweet.
Come and get one.
Oh, happy Mother's Day.
I was going to ask you if you heard from Caroline. That's so sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Daddy, I'm so glad.
So glad for her. You know what? Give her the night off. I'll fill in at the bar, right, Frida?
Oh, okay. All right, sure.
Daddy, come out.
You know, I heard that. No, that's not happening.
Yeah. All right. I'm filling in. I'm going to do it. All right. I'll see you later, Patty. I'm going to say goodbye
Okay.
to everyone. I'm taking over the bar.
You've
So I
got
think-
3 of my best bartenders to make sure you don't make mistakes.
Okay.
Ah,
I think that the barbecue is a little bit hot, but I think we're just about ready. I think all.
Howie, turn the flames down. That's too high.
Well, I can't. How do you can't turn down a flame from?
Yeah, there's a hose out there. Hose it down.
Okay.
Set the place on fire.
That's our show. We've got a fire situation here. We've got to
We
deal with
didn't
it.
start the fire.
Wait, stop the singing. It's a
Okay.
serious moment. I don't want to listen.
Right. Okay.
Burn your bridges. Have a great night, everyone.
And thank you once again for a steamy performance from the wonderful group known as Timeless. Okay, they will be back with us sometime in the foreseeable future. And sit tight, we got another show coming up for you in about 5 minutes. Thank you all. Be right back. And good evening, folks. Back again for yet one more. We got a jam-packed show tonight. This is our third show. There's another one on the other side of this. But coming up next is the Vintage House team, coached by Adam Cawley, the Upside Down Players. Sit back, and they'll be entertaining you in just one moment.
Come on up, guys. Whoa, we are the Upside Down Players, coached by the inestimable Adam Cawley, and I'm so thrilled that I said inestimable. Well, I blew it that time. But anyway, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there and everyone who has a mother or had a mother or has been called a mother. I'm so glad you're joining us tonight. We do a form called the Armando, which starts with a monologue that is inspired by a suggestion first. And then our players take that monologue and pull something from it to create 3 scenes. We have another monologue, somewhat in the same theme, we hope, and more scenes that follow. And hopefully it's just hilarity ensues. Oh, yes, hilarity will ensue. What am I talking about? It will ensue. It will ensue. And speaking of which, I'm going to give the first suggestion. Everybody off screen for a second. And the suggestion is Will.
I'm not sure about a lot of things. I don't have a clear sense of direction or purpose. Some of that, all right. So some of that, to be truthful, comes from I was really type A when I was a professional, and I had businesses, and I did a lot of different things, and I wore a lot of different hats, and with employees and industries and so on. But you know, I mean, I had 3 offices running once. I was a chiropractor. I had 15 employees. I had computer systems that I designed. I was engineer. I did water quality modeling. I was mediocre as a water quality modeler. My heart was not in being a corporate personality. I had a ownership interest in a brewed iced tea company where we install brewers at places like Foxwood casinos and stuff like. I hope that's not a coffee. That's just a name. Okay. I was a school teacher. I was a contact tracer. I was a day trader in the stock market, and I started an insurance company. Maybe I forgot something else. But I was like in so many different directions during the course of my life that now that I'm retired and I can just put the chillax in chillax, I don't feel very willful, and it's really fine with me.
I know you want me to defuse this bomb, but my heart's really not in it.
Well, but it really needs to be done.
You know, snip the blue wire, snip the red wire. There's even a green wire here. I mean,
You know we're gonna blow up if you don't do this.
yeah, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling. I don't know. I just don't feel motivated.
We've been at this a long time. We've been working this job for a lot of years. I trust you.
You know, that's part of it. I'm kind of tired. I mean, people have been trusting me for a long time, and it's just kind of exhausting. Just I don't know. Maybe you want to try it. Maybe I mean, you seem to be very invested in whether or not we blow up.
Yeah, I am invested, but I've never been trained.
But but you feel very strongly that you don't want anything to blow up, and actually I don't I don't really feel that way. So I really think maybe it's just best in your hands. Just- It's, it's just nipping a couple of wires. It's just
And what happens if I snip the wrong one?
so everything blows up. What's the big deal? We all got to go sometime. At least that's the way I feel.
You're suicidal or something?
Hmm. I'm gonna say I haven't been really happy lately. It's not. Oh, see, I just dropped all my tools.
We've got about 5 seconds left before this blows up.
You really care about this, don't you?
I do, because I still have a life that I want to live.
Oh, Giselle, you never really told me much about yourself.
Well, why don't we defuse this bomb and then I can tell you about myself.
Oh, I guess that's one way to get to know you. I hadn't thought of that. Oh. Oh,
People
listen,
are appearing before me. Is that God? I mean, am I about to die? Am I just seeing God's face in heaven?
I wish God knew sign language so I could understand. What's happening?
Oh my God.
I.
Oh my God. I think I saw heaven. Please defuse that bomb now.
Hey, all right, okay, all right. I'm I do care. I care about you now. Obviously you're very distressed and I don't want
Excuse me, Miss Jackson, but you didn't make the last payment on that mail order toolkit. I'm here to repossess those tools now.
Edit. All right, Farmer John. Look, Farmer John, here's the thing. You've got a great pig farm, but what you really need is if I put in a whole thing of, a Norwegian brewed chai machine. That's what you really need. Hey, farmer, put on the thing. Can't hear a word you're saying, farmer. You got to yell.
Geez, all that time I thought you were deaf. A chai machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a pig farm. You need to, ratchet it up a little. You can't just live like this. Chai, Norwegian chai, specially brewed with this machine.
Pigs are gonna love it.
Pigs, no, you gotta feed it to the staff. You gotta let them know they're in a really cool kind of place. Not just a
Yeah. Yo, feed the pig slop and then have some cheese or whatever it is. Yeah.
Norwegian chai,
Norwegian chai.
Yeah, it's made with ginger and all kinds of stuff. You're gonna put your name on the map with this. I gotta tell you. Oh, everybody's gonna be wanting to work for you.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah. I gotta say. What do you say? What do you say? And then, what do you say? First.
Yeah, I'm ready to try it for free, yes? No expense.
I'll give you a cup. Here you go. What do you think? What?
Tastes like pig slop.
No. It's Norwegian. Hey, this place is kind of smelly around here. Wonder what's this? Okay, look.
We have leaks.
You got leaks?
Yeah, we got leaks. You can only contain so much pig shit.
Oh God! And here I was trying to lift you up. The other thing you could do is I have another business, Portuguese penguin dust. You spread it around everywhere and all of a sudden, the pigs feel better.
The pigs feel better.
And the staff.
I feel like shit, but the pigs feel better. We get happy pigs.
You got happy and happy
Happy
staff.
pigs.
You
Huh?
know, I gotta
Huh?
say, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Forget about the Norwegian fish, whatever the hell it was. Penguin dust, you're saying?
What?
Yeah. Penguin dust, spread it around.
Yeah. And then you're gonna elevate your business. See, right now you're kind of in the slops, but you want to elevate to a new height. Hey, by the way, I like that little pig over there. Looks good. You got a nice place here in a way. You know?
You liking the pigs?
Yeah, I'm liking the pigs. I think that's most important for your staff, you know, so that you can put a big emblem out there.
We give our pigs penguin dust.
That's it.
Edit.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't understand why you're so excited to be here in bankruptcy court when I just told you that you went ahead and need to pay $5 million and that I'm not accepting your bankruptcy.
That's- God, there's so much to this situation, and not being accepted for my bankruptcy, it's going to make my novel just so much richer.
That might be the case, but these creditors, including the ones with the guns, really want you to pay now.
Yeah, and I'm going to give them the advance rights on the novel that I'm going to be writing. And by the way, this is not an open carry state. Just saying.
Well, and you do realize you have to pay me now too.
Oh, you have such a delightful sense of humor.
Yeah, you got to pay the court fees now, and you got to pay them to me.
You're so precious. Okay, I am just. You've never gotten this right with me all these years. Okay, I don't pay.
I get it, but you have to now, and you got to pay me.
You know, you must think I'm a politician. Like, oh, I just got money. Like, I just call up somebody and say, "Hi, wealthy donor, want to be a judge?" Okay, and they just write me a check. I'm not that guy.
Well, but you've got to figure out how you're paying me now, or else you might be going to jail.
Well, that's okay. That's just going to make for another chapter in my book. Thank you for that, because I was looking for a way to fill in the middle other than I was born.
Well, but I expect the payment for each night in jail too. So that's extra money that you're going to owe.
No doubt. I will never deny owing you. That's great. So I knew we'd find an accommodation that would work for both of us.
This isn't working for me.
When that check clears from the second book that I write.
You mean the one that's bouncing?
No, the book hasn't bounced yet. I haven't written it yet. So the second book that comes forward, okay, you're going to be rolling in greenbacks.
Well, but I expect the payments before the book gets published.
I'm so glad. I'm going to put in another chapter about how I disappointed the judge.
Edit. So, this is my monologue about, based on the word will. So, I went to law school, and wills remind me of all the legal stuff. And you know, I wasn't great. I didn't like reading, and I had been a math major. So, God, what did I know about all that reading? And there was somebody else in class that was super, super smart. She knew everything about everything, every single law. And I admired her, but I was a little or very intimidated. Well, in law school, you have to do something called moot court, where you take a case and you do all the research, and then you present it, and the teacher presides over it and, you know, decides, just as if you were to go to court. But the thing about it is, the teacher has whatever, 60 students. They can't keep track of everything. So when I went, they can't read all the cases, etc. And you're supposed to cite all this case law. So there I was, you know, going up against her. And she was just creaming me, of course. She knew every single law. She knew everything that was ever done, every statute. And all of a sudden I realize, I'm losing like crazy. What have I got to lose? So I start randomly citing law that doesn't exist. And I can see her face. I used my dad's zip code. I used everything for all the citation. And I can see her face. And she's like, oh my God, how is this possible? She's thinking, she's read every single piece. She researches everything. How could she know? But she's thinking, opposing counsel, me, is lying. But she can't say it because the teacher doesn't know. And how could she say opposing counsel is lying? And, I really do have a very mischievous side. And I got to say that there was something so wonderfully satisfying about Miss Perfect. I'm sure she didn't lose because she's too brilliant, and I'm sure she's gone on to be a Supreme Court judge. But there was something just so fun about that, and just made me realize I'd be better off in improv.
Yes, you're getting a ticket for going too slowly.
Oh, come on, officer. I follow the speed limit exactly, and sometimes my car just slows down.
If it was up to me, like, I would toss the law out of the book because I think it's ecologically better, but it's not. And my job is to uphold the law, not interpret it. The minimum speed limit is 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And you're doing 72.
I know, I can see it and my car automatically just slows down. It has a mind of its own.
Yeah. So maybe like your car should be off the road until you can rectify that, because this is hazardous.
What is it? I mean, I see people giving me the finger all the time, but
Let's not confuse somebody asking you to join them in marriage.
Not that finger. No, not that finger.
Not that. So are you married?
No, as a matter of fact, I'm not. Are you?
Oh no. I'm a dedicated professional who's like really wants to see people go, the right speed when they're out doing stuff. Like I just
there's something about you that makes me want to do exactly what you want.
It's my uniform, isn't it?
That and just your presence, your commanding attitude.
Stuff. If I didn't have to give you a ticket, like I would just be like, I wish I had met you like in a completely different setting.
Well, we can arrange that.
After your day in court.
Well, sure. Will you be in court that day?
I can arrange that.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean, we've got a date, right?
Well, I guess we got one on the books, don't we?
Yeah.
You say it. You go ahead. Because I'm.
Well, I just had to tell you one little detail that I left out. I'm a colonel in the state police. Close your mouth, officer.
Can we skip the dating and just get married?
Oh yeah, we can do that if you rip up that ticket.
Oh no. This is a test, and
Hey, get a room, you two. Get off the highway. You're holding everybody up.
Whoa, there's another person going too slow. I'll be right back. You wait here. I'm gonna go get her. Later. See you in court.
Yeah.
Got it. So, John, I know you're relying on me to land this rocket, but I just kind of was making some things up when I went to rocket flying school.
When you say some things, what do you mean some things?
Well, I just kind of improved my way through school.
That's not really possible.
The teacher didn't have enough time to read all of our papers.
No. But surely you picked up something. You've been training for a year.
I picked up how to keep who was brightest in the class.
Oh, okay, but that
I did really good at that one.
and how did you get here? How could you possibly have gotten here from that?
Because the teacher liked me.
It's T-10 where they're counting us down.
Yeah.
You've got to pick this
I'm
up.
hoping you remember something.
Well, to be honest, I wasn't the brightest one in my class either. They told me you were the smart one.
Oh yeah, they did kind of say that you hadn't finished all your training yet.
Is my helmet on right? I'm not even sure. Is this?
I guess we'll look good for the pictures when we crash.
I mean, these things crash?
Well, we'll make the news.
Maybe at least our parents will be proud of us.
Yeah, it's T-9.
It was slow. I'm not even sure what that means.
Well, do you think we press the red button or the green one?
I thought all this stuff was automatic. Isn't
so we just don't press anything?
I didn't think so. I mean, it kind of, everything's kind of programmed already, and it goes up in the air, and people on the ground.
We can try calling, but hey, control.
I'm sorry, but everybody's on break. It's a required break for the next 15 minutes. You'll just have to hang in there.
Hang in there. We're supposed to go up there. We're not hanging in. We're going up.
Or are we going down?
No wonder they just didn't give us enough funding. I don't know what this is. Well, this may be our last time together. I mean, training was kind of fun, even though neither one of us know what to do. You have any other hobbies? Press this button. I don't know. I strap myself in.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
I mean, what did you do down on Earth? Anything?
I sewed. Maybe I can sew this thing together.
Edit. Well, I'm really grateful that you brought me in here to because applying to be the New York Philharmonic conductor. I know you see on my resume that I've been a underwater abalone diver, but I figured, I'd be good at conducting, right? I can move my hands.
I've seen your resume. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you say? Can you let me just look, see? I could be a conductor, New York Philharmonic, cool.
Mm-hmm. I also see that your uncle is on the board of directors of the orchestra.
Yeah. Isn't that good? Isn't that great? A little nepotism in there.
Little nepotism in there, whole lot of nepotism in there. Yeah, I like the way you do the conducting.
See?
Yeah, I'm thinking that you would be good outside the dressing rooms, conducting all of the musicians to the stage.
Cool. I can do both. Absolutely. I can conduct them right in there. Oh, and since you like nepotism a lot,
Oh, love it. Yeah.
I got a sister who could be like first oboe. She
Oh, Steen! Steen!
Come on up, everybody. We were and are the Upside Down Players, and we would like to introduce ourselves, beginning with
David from Amesbury, Massachusetts.
Jackie from Wolverine Lake, Michigan.
Joan from outside of Boston.
Dude outside Seattle.
and Cheryl from beautiful Milford, Pennsylvania. Come by and visit. And we're the Upside Down Players. There are different versions of us every Sunday at 8:30, so please come by again on Mother's Day, any day, or someone is celebrated anywhere. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all. And thank you, folks. As they told you most eloquently, that was the Upside Down Players. We have one more show coming up for you in about 5 minutes. Sit tight. You'll be seeing Brick and Mortar, a wonderful duo. Sit tight, and we'll be right back with you. And good evening, folks. This is our fourth and final show tonight. We have Brick and Mortar gracing our stage. They're a fabulous duo. I'm sure you're going to enjoy watching what they present for you this evening. And so you've seen enough of me this evening. Let's bring them up and about.
Hey everybody, thanks for having us, Vintage. I'm Sue Carroll, and this is, I'll let you introduce yourself.
I'm Nash Stamenkovic.
Yeah, and we are coming to you from, I'm Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
And I'm in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, so we're going to do 2 or 3 scenes, and with cold starts, we're just going to go for it. And that's what's going to happen. Okay.
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Sorry.
Don't be scared. It's gonna be all right. Like I mean, I'm telling you not to be scared, but I'm trembling a little bit. Like I'm excited. I'm excited.
Excited? Yeah, I mean, I makes me a little nervous.
Little nervous, yeah.
Maybe a lot nervous.
It's good to be a little nervous. It's like it keeps you on the edge, right? Like gives you a little bit of the adrenaline rush even before, it starts.
I'm trying to turn my stress into excitement. That's what you're supposed to do, and I'm going to do it.
I've never sat on a ski lift, right? Like the thing keeps going, and I'm always afraid that like when it comes our turn to sit on it, I'm watching these people like just flawlessly pounce on it, and it's like to me, it's like I'm afraid, like what's gonna happen, like if you fall, like if you just slip, right? Because it's pretty high. It's pretty high.
How it is high.
It is high. And I'm like, but everybody's doing it. The kids are doing it. Everybody's doing it.
We don't have to.
Well, we have to go up in order for us to come down, right?
I mean,
so
we don't have to do this, John.
But it's our weekend out skiing, and it's a posh thing to do. People go up on the mountain to ski. They don't just sit around. I mean, some people sit around, I guess, but like, I mean, we have
a very nice fireplace.
I know, but like it would be wasted if we didn't at least try. We got the equipment, we pay the money. I got, like the full suits, the whole like 9 yards. Like,
okay,
like
wait,
at least.
Wait. Let me just take a photo of you.
Like for the Instagram, for sure. Like, yeah.
Do like a selfie, right? We'll get the selfie.
Okay, I'll hold the skis up, right? Yeah.
Skis up. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Ready? Like, oh, I'm not in it. I'm not. Shoot, I'm not. I hate it. Okay, is that better? That's better. That's better, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, wait. Okay.
So that's a
okay,
pose.
I'm just gonna post it now. Is that all right if I post it?
Of course. Okay
if I post it, I'm just gonna put it on in my Insta.
I want everybody to know that we went on a ski trip together. Like that's.
Okay, here we are at how many? 5,000 feet.
Okay, I know they're trying to diverge us like from like the actual problem that we're about to embrace is getting on the ski lift. Like I don't understand. Like I mean, to me, it's scary. But I thought like you'd be the one like pulling me along, like not me pulling you along. I hate to ski. I hate winter sports. I hate Winter Olympics. I hate it. I love Summer Olympics because like there's like so many more like fun sports to do in the summer.
You hate to ski.
I hate skiing.
John, I only came because I thought this was like something special that would be you would love to do, that would make you happy.
It is special. It is special because you know what? Like all of our friends are going skiing, and it's a season for people to get up on the mountain. It's a season like they post Instagram pictures. They're doing all this cool shit, and why can't we be the ones also doing this cool stuff, right? So I really wanted to kind of like,
I don't really know if I want to turn my stress into excitement. I don't. I mean,
but the kids are doing it. You know, like if I didn't see just that like 10-year-old get on the lift by themselves, like I mean,
all right, we could get on the lift. No, not right. No.
well, let them pass. Like let them all like let a couple of them pass in front of us. But by the time we figure this out,
the kids are doing all right, though, aren't they?
yeah, they're doing it okay. Like I mean,
they're falling down a lot, though.
You know what I'm enjoying right now is letting people go ahead of you, which makes you feel like a good person.
I'm a good person.
Like we're standing here in line.
Oh, really? Go ahead.
Like it's making me feel better.
I took a couple of photos of some people too, as well. Yeah.
Of others.
I posted us on Insta. We've already got some likes.
Did Karen like it?
Yeah.
Did she hit like?
Yeah.
She did.
She's like major skiing bunny or whatever they call them.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. So we're getting some community acknowledgments. Like people are recognizing that we're an adventurous pair. Like that we can do everything.
We do it all. We do what everybody like. Here we are on the mountain.
Yeah.
In the snow. I really have to go to the bathroom.
We're in the line. So if we like, I mean, we can still let a couple of more people go, but I mean, eventually we're gonna have to. If we leave, it's a long lineup now. Like if we go to the end, it's pretty far.
You have to go to the bathroom.
You have to go to the bathroom.
I just did. You can go ahead though.
So you want me to go alone?
Probably not. That would probably be a bad idea, wouldn't it? I don't want you to get hurt. We're old now. Our bones are fragile.
You're freaking me out. You're freaking me out.
If you fall and break your hip or your nose or something, you could break your nose. And you have such a nice nose. I don't want you.
I have a nice nose. I do have a nice nose. I've never had to get any work done, and it's still nice. It's all right.
It's such a nice nose. So nice.
Do you think something would happen to my nose if I went down this?
That would be so bad, and it makes you so handsome.
Oh, thank you.
It does. Yeah.
I can see why, people go up skiing. I think it's a bonding experience in a way. Like, I think you told me some things that you've never told me before.
This is kind of bonding, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still do have to go,
I like your legs.
Oh.
I mean, it would be a shame if you broke your legs, if you fell down and then just and you twisted them and then they just broke in pieces and pulled them apart and just like I would really hate to have to lug you around without your legs for the rest of your life and my life.
I would hate that too.
Yeah,
I mean,
you'd be such a burden on me. Like I would never be able to get over it.
Some kind of fake limbs. They do really, really well, but it's not the same because
it's not the same. I like your legs. They're good, sturdy legs.
I've always got a lot of compliments for my legs. Yeah. Let's just really, just go ahead. Go ahead. No, really, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Like we're just we're nice people. We're nice people.
Bonding, okay?
We're bonding. Yeah.
We're bonding.
I don't understand they don't understand about bonding. Like bonding is a thing. Bonding? Like, yeah.
You know what? Let's just go back and get a drink and let the kids play. You're such a nice nose.
Thank you.
You really do.
I like your legs. They're good legs. Hey.
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 You made it. I'm so happy to see you. My God.
What? Like, it's like since the pandemic, like what was that? March 2020? Like,
oh my God, I don't even know. The years are all like a mess in my head. 2019, 2018, like I don't even know. Like did it even start in 2017? Maybe. Maybe nobody knows.
But I mean, you look the same. You look the same.
Thank you. Thank you. I can recognize you. You're recognizable. I think yeah. I think maybe it's the hairdo or the glasses or something you change. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I stopped dyeing my hair. It's gotten a little gray.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. No, really. I'll just have can I have a Coors Light? Do you want something?
No. I already had my matcha tea. Like
Okay.
So it's fine. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. So it's so great that you had some time.
I had a lot of time on my hands. I mean, as you know, like I just
well, I know, I heard. What fantastic luck. You know, like they split the stock and they split the stock again and then they split. I should never have left. I should never have left that company. I feel kind of
well. I mean, I thought you were doing like great when you moved on. I think like it was a good decision. You really hated everybody in the company.
I hated every single fucking. I mean, except for you.
Oh, of course, yeah. Like, yeah, we were like the best buds in that place. Like, it's not. Yeah.
I mean, and I did tell you ahead of time that I was leaving.
Yeah. You told me, and you left, and you.
And now I was just checking in. You know, I thought it'd be cool to check in with you and see like how it's going and if.
Well, like you said, I mean, we got rich. Really, that's what happened, right? Like, you know, like apparently there was like an angel investing firm that came up and then they said like, okay, we're going to buy you out and we're going to spend money. We're going to spend some money on you. We got more people. You just grew and grew and grew. We went public. The stock split and split and split. And so as one of the original, you know, people like before, you know, venture capital came in, we got huge bonuses.
All the details. I read about it in Forbes.
Right.
That was wonderful. That's such a good article. Yeah, really great. Anyway, what I was but why I thought we should get together is like I mean, besides just wanting to reconnect, obviously, I just thought, you know, I've got my own consulting firm now, and I thought, oh my God,
right.
There's probably so many ways I could help you guys out, you know, so many possibilities where I can, you know, do some work for you guys to help you out to solve some problems.
Oh, hold on a sec. Is this a sales call? Are you doing a sales pitch? Because I came out to have a drink with you, like, because I thought we were the best buds. Like,
we are best buds.
We are like we're like. I thought you wanted to see how things are going and kind of catch up. And
my life at all. I mean, I was here talking about your life and.
Yeah, but it seems like you're kind of throwing a sales pitch in there somewhere.
It felt like a sales.
Because that's what people do on LinkedIn too. Like, you know, they friend me up like on LinkedIn, they hook up, and then like they say like I want to like be your best friend or whatever the fuck they want, and then they're like all of a sudden the next message after that when you accept the friend's request comes up and tells me about a whole lot of fucking sales they want to do. And it's like a naughty, nasty way to get like, because I just like.
It must be really difficult for you to have to put up with all these people wanting some kind of a share of your good fortune. What a difficult thing for you to deal with. Yeah.
It's my job. I got lucky.
Yeah.
Well, I mean. I don't have to like put up with people that didn't get lucky, right? Like it's not my like duty.
You don't have to do anything you don't want to anymore, life.
I feel like there's a little bit of sarcasm in there, like, or passive aggressiveness coming at me. I wanted the joyous drink with a friend, not like a salesperson to attack me.
Well,
I've
obviously,
never seen this kind of thing on
I didn't want
LinkedIn
you to feel
either.
attacked. I don't want you to feel attacked. That would be a bad thing.
If you want a reference or something, if you needed like a new job or something, you wanted me to put a good word or something like that as a friend, I could do it. Like that was kind of like, I was like, like if you're not doing so hot, like maybe we could, I could help
Who
you
said
out
I
like
wasn't
that.
doing
But
hot? Who said I wasn't doing hot? I'm doing fantastic. I have my own consultancy company.
I'm sorry if this is the way you sell shit to people. I think you're not doing very hot. Like this is not. You shouldn't be reaching out to your old friends and trying to pitch them shit.
I guess I just thought that you would know more about. You don't know anything about what's going on in my life, do you? I mean, here I am.
I'm trying to find out. Tell me.
Your career, reading about you. I even read it was 5,000 words. That article was way too friggin' long.
There's a lot of things to say about financial status in the economy of this country.
I read every word, and I read about. They even had a picture of you, and I showed it to my kids. My wife put it on the fridge.
You got kids?
Oh my God. I mean, they're only 3 and 2, but obviously you don't see, that's what I'm saying. I know
I am trying to find out. Like the only thing I think about
follow your career, and now I thought we would be together to have a drink.
We're having a drink. But
maybe share some project stuff like we used to in the old days.
Yeah, no, we are not working at the same place. We can't do work. We are here to do like personal stuff, like to get like like
personal stuff.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't want to throw business into our relationship. Like once you left, and I mean, it was very, as lucky as I was, that was a very unlucky move from you, because if you just stuck it out for another 3 months, you would have been part of that deal, but you didn't.
You seem to think that if that was unlucky for me.
Well, because I knew about the merger that was coming up. People, like, I'm trying to, like, people are, running a business. There are certain things that when you're running a business within your role, right?
You knew. You knew.
Yes.
You knew.
Yes.
You knew.
Yes.
You knew.
Yes.
All that time, I was pouring out my heart in as limited of a way as I have, because I do have a limited emotional.
And I was there to console you, and you told me like all the like naughty things about like how you felt about all the other people and how like you couldn't get along. Yeah, okay. And I told you like, listen, like if it's like a toxic situation, you need to get out. Get out. And you were like, thank you. You thanked me. Like he was like at the moment, like I remember you a month after getting a new job, being very thankful that I told you to leave, and then being very grateful, and then giving you the encouragement, and then giving you the push.
So I just want you to know.
Yeah.
That was not the act of a real friend, what you did.
What? Why would that not be an act of a real friend? Why would you say that?
I could have been a multimillionaire like you.
But you were not happy.
I would be happy if I was a multimillionaire. You look pretty happy.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you because there would be insider information. Like I couldn't actually tell you like that. Rules of rules.
Rules are rules. You know what? Let me just get the check. I'll pick it up. I'll just get the check. Rules are,
You're gonna pick up a check for my matcha tea.
rules are rules.
What is? I don't understand. What?
You never used to pick up. You never used to drink matcha tea.
Well, now I do. Now I'm a big shot in like Silicon Valley. Like that's what I drink. I drink matcha tea.
Fancy matcha tea. Just have beer with me. You're such a straight arrow. You always followed the rules, didn't you?
I try to the best of my ability. Yeah. Tell me about your kids.
They're great. I got 1, 2.
Aren't you happy?
I got 1, 3.
Aren't you happy about that? Like you would have never had kids, like if you stayed. For example, I don't have a kid. I can't even afford to get involved with anybody because I don't have enough. Like I don't have time in the day.
You want to come and meet him?
I'd love to. As long as you're not going to throw another sales pitch at me.
I probably will. I mean, I will. I'm going to come anyway.
Okay, for the good old times' sake. And because I pity you because you lost out on all the fun. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a work of art.
I mean, you are a great curator of stuff. You are. You can pick expensive things. You're great. You're great at that. For me, I'm just going by the fact that you like it. Because me, it's a tin can with water in it. I don't understand conceptual art. I don't understand it. And
It was on sale at Salvation Army. I picked it up like from Salvation Army. It was like on the rack and it was like, I guess, donated. And you know how I love to pick out stuff that I know has artistic value. And I feel this tin can is going to blow everybody's mind.
I don't know if everybody appreciates art in the office the way you do, though.
Oh no, they're gonna like.
You're putting it beside.
I got a full bag of cans, and I'm going to be putting them all around the office in front of everybody's desk. They're gonna get used to it. It's gonna become part of this culture. We're gonna get into this whole tin can.
I mean, Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
I just know Andy Warhol. And,
he's famous. Yeah.
The tomato soup can and
yeah.
But it was like a painting, right?
I know. And this is the real shit. This is the real can. So if Andy Warhol had an inspiration moment looking at something, this is it. This is the source. If you were like, I want to know, like this is me like pulling out Mona Lisa out of a bag and putting her on the table and saying, everybody, just there she is.
Way... I respect you so much. I mean, you are my boss. You are my boss. You are my direct supervisor.
Yeah.
And because of you, I got $3,000 increase, and I appreciate that. I appreciate You going to bat for me?
Yeah. It's only people who love my, art that
I'm just
really
trying
get
to- I'm just
get
trying
ahead in this
find a
company.
way
You know that.
Tell you?
This is easy way for me to test everybody. Just I put a can on everybody's desk. Whoever takes the can off their desk gets fired the next day. It's a great way.
You know what? It's beautiful. I love it. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know how to pick art.
And what a fabulous way to end our last show for this evening. A beautiful closing from Brick and Mortar. And that's our fourth and final show. For those of you who haven't called loved ones today, please make a point of doing so. And we will be back in some iteration of what you've seen next Sunday evening, same bat channel. Good night all. Drive safely.